Hey there, what's up? My name is Tanya or Tanya Rose, as some might know me, or Coach Tanya, and I am a self mastery and productivity coach who specializes in self mastery, getting to know yourself and how you function, lifestyle design. What is it that you want? What are your goals? What does your ideal life look like? Productivity and time management, mostly within Life Hack Tribe right now with Demir and Kerry Bentley. How can I help you get there in a way that is sustainable, right? And I'm a qualified coach. I qualified in 2019, but this is not the point of this video. The point of this video is that a lot of my friends, acquaintances, family, people that I've been meeting around have been asking me how I am creating friends, how I am making friends and creating a community, as people call it these days. Like, I just want to make friends, dude. I just want friends. And the reason why I'm currently doing that is because I have moved from England to Athens. So I was born in Zimbabwe. I lived there for half of my life, and then I moved to London, lived there for the second half of my life, and now I live in Athens, Greece. And it gets a little lonely. Like in England, I spent a lot of time building my friendships, making my friends, getting goofing around. You know the drill. You know what it's like when you have friends and family who know you, with whom you can actually be yourself. And I find that that is missing right now in my life here in Greece, because when I first moved here, I was able to travel back to London three, sometimes four times a year. So I saw my friends regularly. Whereas now, I don't get to travel that often. So it does get a little lonely. I probably travel back home maybe once, sometimes twice a year, and sometimes it's for a week and I don't get to see everyone. And I built some very, very, very special friendships and relationships for me that matter. And so I'd love to be able to see my friends all the time, but I can't. Sometimes I'm busy, sometimes they're busy, sometimes they're just in their own lives, and that's okay. We all have lives. So I've got to try and recreate that where I am, because then sometimes it just gets dread. You know the drill. Anyway, so what I've done, because people have been asking me, what are you doing? How are you creating friends? Can you give me some tips? I have just verbal vomited, or is it hand vomited? Anyway, I wrote down a list of some of the things that I'm doing that are helping me. I'm not going too deep into the science side and stuff. If you have questions and you want me to go into it, then I can. Things like you have to spend a 4 hour seating 3 times a year is better than a 1 hour seating 20 times a year for the friendship, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, not going into all of that. I'm just going into the tactics that I am taking regularly in order to build my friendship. So I've broken it down to 4 steps: clarity, live it, invite, and stay the course. That's it. Clarity, I've got some questions for you that will just help you find clarity. I will answer them myself just so you can maybe get ideas or understand me, or maybe someone will see my video and be like, oh, yeah, me too. Clarity, why did you move there? I moved to Athens because it felt like home, because I wanted to build my life here. It was my choice. It's not because I had to, because I wanted to take advantage of geo arbitrage, because it just feels like home for so many reasons. And it feels like this is where I'm meant to be. What kind of life do I want to live? Well, I'm not going to tell you like my 2030 year vision, but in the short to midterm, I want to have a slow paced, filled life. By that I mean, I'll have routines like going for walks, going to the local coffee shop, meeting fellow business entrepreneurs, going to business events, getting into horse riding again, getting into golf, learning how to play golf, getting back into tennis, and there's something else. I've got a list of a few hobbies that I want to do, and just have that in my months, every single month. Those are the key activities that I want to have. And of course, I want to have a bougie dinner every month or two with friends, whether it's at home or outdoors. It all depends. What kind of routines do you want to have on a day to day? Like I mentioned, I want to go walking often. I want to go to the coffee shop. Sometimes I just want to talk to the man who works in the tech shop down the road because I'm on my way to the beach. That's right, I live 15 minutes away from the beach. Another reason why I wanted to live here. But I just want to stop by, talk to him, find out about his day, how's his family, maybe give him a painting that I did for his kid, whatever, and then go there. So I want like what one might call an island life, like an actual community of knowing each other deeper than just I know your name and that's it, right? That's just me. That's part of my day to day. And then my month to month, I want to have road trips and travel to different parts of Athens, Greece, and get to know it better. And then come back here and do my business stuff. I want to have some accountability buddies for business. I want to have some accountability buddies for exercise, accountability buddies for the mindset side of things. So if you've been around, you know I'm into not just prayer, but also manifestation and just holding on to the vision and rewiring your mindset and all that sorts of stuff. So I want to have people that I can talk to about stuff like that. And they're not going to think I'm mad when I say, well, you know, this trauma did this and this is the mind, the story that I'm telling myself is yada, yada, yada. All that stuff, right? That matters to me. And then next question. So we've got, why did you move there? What kind of life do you want to live? What routines do you want to have on a day-to-day and a month-to-month? What hobbies do you want to have? How much do you want to travel? And how often? So with these friends, for me, if it's everyday friends, sometimes I want to walk to them. Okay, I want to be able to drive, get the bus, get the train, all of it, get a taxi, but also be able to walk to my friends. Like, hey, Joe, what's up? What are you doing? Can I come for a cup of coffee? Or I got a bottle of wine, I'm bringing it. I'm coming for 2 hours and then I'm going to walk back home. I get my exercise in, I get my social, I get my alcohol, I'm sorted. You know what I mean? That's partly what I want as well. And so, in terms of how much do I want to travel, I want to be able to walk. Sometimes I want to be able to take public transport to meet you. Sometimes when I do get my car, I will be driving to you. But for now, you need to be close. I want my friends to be close enough for me to be able to just see on a short term if I've got a 2 or 3 hour gap or I just need a break. Or maybe it's a Saturday and I've decided to be at home for the whole day, but suddenly I just want company for 2 hours and you happen to be free. I don't want to have to spend an hour and a half getting to you because then it's a 10-minute visit and I gotta leave. What are your current goals and focus? You personally, not your friends, but you. So my biggest goals right now are a health and a financial goal related to my business. And so if it is health, then there's going to be something exercise related. So I've recently got some friends to walk with. If it is financial, then it's going to be business and either collaboration or just co-working together. So I've got some friends that I co-work with every Wednesday locally within walking distance. And then there's another group that is a bit further away, maybe an hour out, that I can go and meet if I want to go that far. You see where I'm going with this? How do you relax? This is very important to me. So if you're into human design, I'm a 3-5 splenic projector. And so relaxation and play are very important to me. Play, we've covered with the hobbies. Relaxation, I like to be horizontal. I like to chill on my sofa. I like to paint, okay? Have a glass of wine and paint for hours, or read a book, or just stare into the horizon and all that poetic stuff. You know, I've got my list of what I like to do, and I know that. And then what kind of, I can't read my own writing. What kind of convos? What kind of conversations do you want to have when you go see a friend? Like, do you want to talk about the latest trends? Do you want to talk about boys? Do you want to talk about business? Do you want to talk about human design? Like, you know, what are you into essentially? I know I'm teaching you how to suck eggs here, but apparently some of us forget these things and we need the reminder. So what kind of convos do you want to have? All of this clarity is going to help you identify who it is that you want, how you want to live, and then the budget for it as well, right? So you've got your clarity. The next step is live it. And in terms of living it, you've got to be able to be comfortable doing those things by yourself, first of all. Get your routine in place, doing those things by yourself, and then you either meet people there or you invite people to come and join you there. This step, well, to be honest, I think all the steps are important. This step of living it is so important, because a lot of us are like, oh, well, I want to be able to paint, or I want to be able to go to the latest restaurant, or whatever it is. Okay, let me think. For me, all these things that I mentioned, I will do it all by myself. Okay, I have gone to a golf lesson by myself. I've also gone to a golf lesson with a friend, and she decided she didn't want to carry on, but I still want to do golf. So I still go to golf by myself. Same as tennis. Same as I like having wine. I will go to the local wine bar and sit there by myself. The local place down the road, I've now created a little group I'll tell you about, where we meet there regularly. But I got to a point where I could go there by myself. I was going there weekly. They knew me. I created connections there. I was comfortable enough. So all these things that you want to do, be willing to do them by yourself if there is no one to do it with in the beginning, because it's for you that you're doing it. It's in the space where you are happiest, where you are comfortable, where you are living your version of happy, your best happy, where you then bring your circle in. So we have got how many minutes? 12 minutes, and I've only done 2 steps. So we've got clarity, we've got live it, and then we've got invite the people. So you are living it already. Now you organically meet people there, and you invite people to come and join you. How do you invite? Post in the Facebook groups. That's been the most successful one for me. If you're at a networking event and you meet someone that you like, oh, by the way, I am doing this on this day. Would you like to join me? Or I would like to meet you for a coffee one-on-one. And then you meet one-on-one, you see you like each other, you let them know what you're into, and then you invite them into your routines. And of course, they invite you into theirs, and you start to gel and mix and figure it out together. So clarity, get clear on what it is that you want, what kind of friendships you want. Live it. Start being comfortable living it by yourself. Invite people to come and join you, as well as meeting people organically there and then inviting them to the next time. Number 4, and most importantly, stay the freaking course. This is where I have got lost for a long time. Stay the course, my friend. Stay the course. Where is it? Stay the course. Stay the course. Stay the course. What I mean by that is, do not change to fit the mold. Of course, you can adapt and you can, fit into what everybody else might be doing, or some of the people that you like are doing, because expansion and growth and all that jazz. But if it is something that you truly like and you value and you know that you need, stay the course. Stay the course, stay the course, stay the course. If you're a dude, if you're into rugby, I say rugby because my brother's into rugby. If you're a chick and you're into hiking or branching or whatever it is, keep doing the thing, keep painting. Heck, if you've been following me on social media, you have seen a lot of posts of me just painting by myself. Now I have sip and paint nights. Like, I meet with my friends and we have cheese boards and wine and paint and just chill. But I did it for a couple of months almost by myself. Stay the course, stay the course, stay the course, stay the course. Stick to it if it's something that brings you joy and it makes you happy, and trust that your tribe will come together. And don't just invite anyone. Actually feel into, do I like this chick or dude or person? Do I like them? Do I really want to spend time with them? Do I see them as a short-term friend or a long-term friend? Do I see them as an acquaintance or an actual friend? All these questions are very important because they will help you make a decision on how deeply you invite them and how much you let them in. Listen, I'm going to stop there. Hopefully that's helpful. If it is not helpful, sorry that you just lost maybe 14 minutes by now. But that's what I'm doing, and I'm going to report back. If you do want more of this kind of content, you know the drill, just let me know and I will do it. But my 3 pillars are self-mastery, getting to know yourself and your routines and how you function, lifestyle design, what it is that you want. And actually, I think this video fits under lifestyle design, right? Because my lifestyle has community and friendships in there. And then productivity and time management, how to help you manage your time. Have a good one.